My daughter, a support worker, after class on Wednesdays, who loves to cook and is into salsa dancing.
Mabel is the website that's revolutionising disability support. It lets you find and choose people offering the support that you want. And because we're online, it's easy and affordable. Find your people at mabel.com.au.
David.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to CripChat, your weekly podcast about everything disability. Today, I have with me Jonathan, Shar, Ibby, and myself. How are you today?
Oh, well, I'm very good. Thank you. Thank you for having us on the show. How are you, Jonathan? Oh, it looks like we lost Jonathan there. It's all good. Yeah. He's having some IT issues. But for the audience,
so what are we going to be talking about today?
Sorry, David, what was that?
What are we going to be talking about today?
Yes, thank you, David. So today we're going to be talking about accessibility in our community. So please, if the audience want to get involved in the conversation, please chat to us. Let us know your thoughts. David,
please give it
accessibility in the community. What do we mean by that?
Well, people with disability have issues and able doing things in the community, and if they're catered for different types of disabilities.
Oh yeah.
Now, if anyone has a issue in the community doing things, for example, me, I'm blind.
Yeah.
My allows me to do things, but when I want to, I'll give you one example I've got problems with. Crossings. Now, crossings, they are there, but where are they? I can't see them.
Yeah, fair point. That's a good point. That's a fair point.
I always have a problem with finding the crossing. Residential crossings, not the ones that have the audio tactile indicators, the beep ones. All right, if you've got a beep, you know there's a crossing there. But if you're in a residential area, there's no beep. And plus,
hello.
Hello,
Jonathan.
Sorry to cut you out. Jonathan, thank you for joining us. You dropped out for a bit.
I apologize. Technical issues.
It's all good, Jonathan. Anyway, welcome back. David, you were just talking about his experiences using the coarse path.
Okay, good.
Now, for example, if you're in the residential areas, there's no beeps. So when is the crossing? I might have to listen out for the humps where the cars go over, but sometimes there's no cars there.
Yeah.
So I can't hear it where the humps are. Now, if they had a tactile indicator, knowing where the crossing is, a certain type, then I would not need help from other sources. Does anyone else have that sort of problem?
Yeah, if you got any problem or if you've experienced that problem, let us know in the comments.
Maybe we can work on it and get it amended in to be into the Constitution where they can help. Or,
yes.
I don't know if we can put it in the Constitution.
Yeah.
But we
No,
can
no,
we
not
can
Yeah.
so
put it.
much the constitution, but we can bring it up to the parliament, and I think
We
it's
can bring
important that
it.
we
We can bring
address
it up
this.
to the authorities where
Mm,
they can introduce it.
mm. We need to raise awareness, David, because this
Yo.
is we are talking about the health and safety of our public as well.
Yo.
See, it's what they've done with bus stops.
Yeah.
They put tactile indicators there, knowing
Mm-mm.
that there's a bus stop there.
Yeah.
If there's something very similar to that, but
Mm.
smaller, where the crossings.
Yeah. 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 That's right.
Now,
That's right.
is there anything you have difficulties with, Ibby? I know you're in a wheelchair.
Yeah. So having a physical disability, requiring wheelchairs, our main concerns is accessibility in buildings, and
Accessible.
accessibilities in our local communities. We often face barriers along the way. We have steps, so stairs, or things are often on like the fifth or sixth floor of a building, which is okay if there's a lift in place. But sadly, not every building has a lift. And so it makes it hard
Maybe
for us to engage, to be involved because of these
is there any
barriers.
way you recommend, Ibby, that they can fix that for you other
Well,
than putting a lift in?
yeah, look, that can be tricky. That can be tricky. Often or not, we can, if we are faced with that situation, we can
Can
either,
you
I
give us an
guess, connect
example?
remotely via like online stream, or I don't know. What does everyone think? Let us know in the
Can you
comments.
give us an
But
example of something that you like? I know something that you want to access that's got a
Hmm.
that you haven't been able to access because of a lift.
Oh yeah. Lots of I guess events. Lots of events. Yeah, I guess concerts. I guess footy games. Lots of social gatherings with friends.
but if
Yep.
it just physical attitude or is it the attitude of people?
The physical, and is it the physical access or people attitude of people?
Yeah. Look. No. It's both. It's both. Yeah. Look. Physical access. Yes. It's physically there. I can't be able to go in. But then the attitude of people as well makes it is what makes it even, I guess, a bigger barrier to us people with disability because uh once once we're like not able to get into a building and people can just say, oh, okay, we can provide you with a portable ramp or we can assist you to get into the building. But then we're often faced with situations where the manager or the person in charge of the building tells us we can't do much, and so we're excluded from the community because of that. I don't know. How would
That's
you
not
feel
good.
if you were in that situation? You feel
Well,
left out.
obviously, we'll be left out. We'll feel left out and
And
not wanted.
nobody, I guess, deserves to be in that situation. It's
Yeah, no one.
unfair.
We want to be accepted. All be accepted.
Exactly, but sadly, we do come across these situations.
Everyone has to put themselves in another person's situation. If you were in that situation, what would you do? You would
Exactly.
want someone to help you, not to
Exactly.
make it difficult for you.
Yeah.
Father, what do you do when you come across these issues? How do you not outwardly show your frustration?
Well, what do you do? Like yesterday, I was walking down the street, and there was a house. It's got trees, shrubs at the front from the top, and every time I walk past, I'm a tall bloke. Every time I walk past, I get, I get things all over me, and it's hard to get off it. Get off me. I found the next door neighbor. She helped me, and she told me what number it was, and she said she was going to put a complaint in with the council, and I'll put the complaint in also with the council, and then told them they said it's the owner's house. The owners that have to do the cropping of it because it's not the council on council area. So I got them. Okay, at least please get it to them.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I call up the council or call up authorities.
But then again, why is it up to people to complain? Shouldn't communities be built in an accessible way?
Should it be built in an accessible way? Well, you got to remember, you're not going to know if it's not accessible if people don't complain. They build it accordingly to be accessible, but there's testing and implementation. Now, if you haven't tested it, you're not going to know. So people use it. Once they use it, they're going to learn if it's accessible. There's always a bit of fine tuning here and there, but when people complain, that's when they tune it in. Like any technology, it's not always perfect when it first comes out. You're always gonna have problems, and then you can fix them.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. And it's also about making your voice be heard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ibby, Jonathan, is there anything you would like to change in accessibility in
Well, it's not so much buildings, it's people's attitude.
it's many people's attitude?
Like, I get that I walk in a strange way and have a speech disorder, but people misinterpret that as me having a intellectual disability, and in a time where that assumption limits my to the community.
Yeah. So, Jocelyn, how does that make you feel when somebody, I guess, ignores you or is not interested in what you have to say?
And they think you're intellectually disabled.
How does it make you
Well,
feel?
the thing is, the way I describe it is, in the olden days, people used to call people with disabilities invalid. And when people treat me like I'm a child, it makes me feel invalid.
Mm. Yeah. We often come across, being put down, being addicted to tokenism, uh, being that special kind of person, and look, accessibility in the community does not mean that you put someone with disability in the community just to make yourself look good. I'm just saying that because often in the workplace as well, when you do have a person with disability in there, they can be subjected to tokenism. And in saying that, it shouldn't be that way. We talk about equality and ensuring that everybody has a fair go. We're all here to do the same thing. We're all here to carry out the same role. Nobody should be treated any different to how others are treated. And also, like with people that have speech impairments or vision impairments, they should not be made to feel special because they got these barriers. Everybody on this earth has a barrier. No one's excluded. Everybody is the same. And we say that all the time.
Can we have people list down things they find difficult in accessibility with disability in the chat so we know what to look at later on if we want to take it to the authorities and how we can fix everything up in
So
society.
what you're saying, David, is that we can come together and make our voices be heard through
Yes,
Parliament.
through Parliament, through people. It's called people power.
People, the power of people.
If we come together, others will listen.
Yeah. Jonathan?
I just wanted to say thank you. You know, sometimes, and this was more true throughout the lockdown, but we often feel alone and forget other people share the same struggles, but there's so much power in having a community. So thank you
Yeah, thank you.
for being a powerful voice.
Thank you, and it's important for also our peers with a disability to have a voice, make their voices be heard.
It is important that we never feel alone.
Yes, exactly. Um, we never should feel like we're alone. You have your peers. You always connect with your peers. Yeah.
We're all here for each other. So
Mm. Yeah, but talk about accessibility in the community. If we come together, we make our voices be heard, we can improve on accessibility for
And
everybody.
and especially if something happens to you, know that we've got your back.
yeah, if anything happens to you, we've got your back.
That's right, we got your back. And I hope you got ours too. On that note, any final thoughts?
Your final thoughts? My final thoughts is if we work together and we
Mm,
put ideas out there and we make a noise, we can improve accessibility
that's good
to
stuff. Good stuff.
within the community.
Good stuff. Thank you, David. Thank you for that. What about you, Jonathan?
My final thought is we need people with disabilities in positions of influence so they can help us act from the inside of governments and organizations to create change.
Yep. Yep. It's all about creating change for the greater good. Yeah, I just hope that your voices, both David and Jonathan and myself, are heard. Uh,
Hopefully,
yeah. I just hope that we as a community come together and fight for what we believe is right, and that is inclusion,
and
improving
inclusion and
accessibility for
safety.
everyone.
It's not just inclusion; it's safety too.
Exactly. But I think the main thing here is inclusion and accessibility for everyone.
And look, it doesn't make you a bad person
Mm,
to want to be included.
Yeah,
That's your right as a
mm,
human
yeah, it's our
being.
right. It's our right as humans to be included.
mm, mm. Exactly.
You've been talking to. You've been watching CripChat, your weekly podcast about everything disability. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next week. God bless.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.